Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be prepping my face first with my setting spray from Kat D. I'm going to use it all over my face and ensure it dries first, and then I'm going to apply a primer and a mattifier. I'm using the Health Translucent Primer and the Rimmel mattifier. I'm going to be applying it all over my face with a flat brush after ensuring that my setting spray is dried already. So I'm going to apply it on every part of my face, from my forehead to my under eye to my chin, my cheek, under my nose, every part of my face, just to prepare my face for the foundation and concealer that will be coming in on it later on in time. So after prepping my face today, the first thing I'm using on my face is my concealer. I decided to try something new, so I'm applying my concealer first. This is Elegant concealer in Fawn. I'm applying it at portions where I want to draw attention to, which is under my eye, my forehead, my chin, the top part of my lip, my brow bone, and my nose, the bridge of my nose. So I'm applying my concealer first at this portion, and I'll blend it in using a damp beauty blender. So I'm going to make my beauty blender damp and apply on my face. I'm also contouring my face with my Elegant deep coat cacao on my cheekbone, just to make my contour pop up better. Then I'll blend everything in with my beauty blender. I'm using a damp beauty blender. That means I apply a little bit of water on the beauty blender, squeeze out, then I use it to blend. As you can see, I'm blending everything into my face properly. I chose this routine because I didn't want my highlight to be too much, so I'm going to lay foundation over the concealer, but I just had to do this first so that there will be a cream concealer effect. So I'm going to blend my face with a beauty blender. Then next is I'm going to use my foundation. So today I tried a new not totally new. It's an Huda beauty foundation in Macho. I have a trial packet that I got from Sephora, and that's what I'm using into this makeup tutorial. So as you can see, the brush I'm using to apply this foundation is a compacted brush. The foundation is a mattifying foundation. It dries up quickly, so I ensure to blend immediately I apply on my face. If you noticed, I went from one portion of my face and I started blending and building to other parts of the face. So that's what I'm doing. I ensure that I start from one portion, then I start building, so that the foundation goes around. I don't omit any part of my face. So that's what I'm doing in this routine by applying my foundation this way. I started from the lower part of my face, then I started moving to the upper part in section, and I blend every part that I've also applied my concealer on as well. I could decide not to even apply foundation on the portion where I applied my concealer and just blend the concealer properly in with the foundation, but because I'm not looking for the highlight or popping type of look, my concentration stays on my eyeshadow, so I decided to just make the highlights a little bit down, tone it down a bit. So that's why I did the concealer first, then the foundation later. If you notice, I kind of blend my ear and my neck region to my face because it's very important to me. Then now I'm applying my setting powder. I'm using the Kat D setting powder to set my face. I'm setting all of the portions in which I've highlighted. That's the lower under eye, the chin, my forehead, my nose bridge, and my brow bone. So the forehead, the nose bridge, and the chin is what we call the T-zone of the face. So that's what I'm doing. I'm highlighting that portion. I'm just setting. I could probably just apply the powder like gently and dust it off a bit later, immediately, but this time around I'm setting. I'm taking my time. I want it to be a lot on my face, So that's my Maybelline Cacao. It's for contouring, and it could also serve as a blush for the face. So I'm using it for that too, for two purposes on my cheek bone. I'm using it as a contour powder and also a blush because I don't want to apply a blush. Up next is my Zaron face definer in Z15. So I'm using the contour powder to contour my forehead and also my cheekbone and my lower chin, because I want my face to be properly defined as well. For the brows, like I always say and I've said in my previous videos, ensure you have trimmed brows. So my brows are trimmed, and I'm just going to outline what I have trimmed on my face. So I outline the lower brow of the lower line of the brows and the upper part of my brows, and I fill in gently and brush. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm filling now, and if you notice I'm filling faintly. I don't want it to be too dark. Then I brush. The brush helps reduce the amount of if the shading is so much, the brushing helps to reduce that effect, so the brow don't look extremely dark. I also dusted off my setting powder. Now I'm going to highlight my brows. I'm using my LA Girl in Fawn to highlight my brows, the lower part of my brow, the lower portion of my brow, and I'm blending as well. I'm not just applying, I'm also blending. I also do the same thing to the other eye. I apply my concealer and I also blend it in. Guys, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. So right away I blend it out so I don't have unblended face. To highlight the top part of my brow, I'm using a foundation, my shade, and that foundation I'm using is Egger and Esther. It's a dark shade of Egger and Esther. I can't remember the specific name of that shade, but I know it's a dark shade of Egger and Esther, my exact shade of Egger and Esther. I haven't used that foundation in a long while for my entire face. I mostly use it to highlight my brows. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm highlighting my brow. You can see my brow looks more defined than it was in the past. It looks properly shaping, properly drawn now after highlighting the lower and the upper part of the brows. And if you notice, I'm doing this carefully. I'm not just doing anything anyhow. I ensure that what I have drawn is correct. Then I'm just using it to correct all the little mistakes that are taking place as a result of brushing the brows. And I blend. For my eyes, I'm going to be using Maykay eye primer. I just got this a few weeks ago and it's been cool. No big deal about it. So it's just like on every normal eyeshadow primer. So I'm blending with my brush over my crease, and I'm also going to be using my favorite eyeshadow primer of all time, which is my LA Girl primer. You guys know I can't do without LA Girl primer. It's the bomb. It makes the eyeshadow pops like I don't know. Like I really don't know if I can do without the LA Girl eyeshadow primer, because the quality is really great. So I'm blending this over my crease and my lid. Today the attention is on my eyes. Like I'm paying my eyes all the necessary attention it needs. And I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Don't forget to tell a friend about my videos. Promising you guys amazing videos like as time comes by. I'm using my Huda Beauty eyeshadow. I recently got this as well. So for the corners of my eyes, I'm using a deep color. The color names are not specifically pasted on the eyeshadow, so just using one of the deep colors on that palette, and it looks like deep brown. So I just apply that at the corners of my eyes. Then for my transition color, I'm using a burnt orange to transition, and with a loose brush, but I'm very careful on how I pick my eyeshadow because I don't want it dropping off on my setting powder. It's going to really ruin my makeup if that drops off. I'm very careful on how I pick my eyeshadow from the palette and how I apply as well. Even if I'm using a loose brush, I'm careful not to allow the eyeshadow drop off on my setting powder. If you guys notice, I'm blending it in properly and I'm raising my brow so that I can create more room for my eyes and so that I can blend in the eyeshadow properly. I also go over both eyes again with the eyeshadow to ensure that they are complementing each other and they don't look different. For the O eyes, I'm going to be using a different eyeshadow. I'm using my House of Tara Magret Ekpo. This is like a deep pink. Yeah, so I'm using that on my high lid to my high crease because today, like I said earlier, the attention of this makeup is going to be on the eyes. I'm going to be using glitters. I purchased these glitters a couple of years back, or would I say a year and a half ago. I bought these glitters from a makeup fair in Lagos, in Ikeja, somewhere around Ikeja or Regu Classic Event Center. So that's why I purchased the glitters I'm going to be using today. And I don't know if those people who sold these glitters to me, I don't know if they still like run their brand, but I know the glitters are really nice. They are superb. So as I was saying earlier, I'm blending in the deep pink shade in my Magret Ekpo, House of Tara Magret Ekpo, and I blended that with the brush I use is not so loose and not so compacted, and I ensure to do that gently. As you guys can see, I'm also going over my eyes again. I'm also going over my transition color just to ensure everything blends in properly. So today, this is where the attention is, the eyes. That's my classic eyeshadow glue, glitters glue. I'm going to be using 4 different shades of glitters that I purchased. So the name of this brand is Isom glitters. So the name of the brand is Isom. So I mixing like 4 of their glitters, like deep purple, gold, baby pink and deep pink together. And how am I going to mix this? I'm going to first of all pour out the glitters first, mix them together, then I would put droplets of my glitter glue on it. This is like the easiest routine for me. Some people prefer to apply the glitter glue on the eye and then start applying the glitters, but because I have my entire face done already and I don't want to mess my face up, so this routine is like the easiest and the best for me in this situation, for the situation that I find myself in. So I gently apply on the portion where I applied my pink eyeshadow. So I'm applying my glitters there. If you notice, I'm using not so wide brush so that I don't go overboard with my application. Look at these glitters. Can you see how bright they are? Like even with the fact that it's still wet, it's still popping out. Like, you guys need to really see the finished look. You would really love it. I hope if I go back to Nigeria, I'll be able to get these glitters because they are so amazing. Like, I don't wear them all the time, but whenever I wear it, like, everyone asks me, like, where did you get these glitters from? Glitters are superb. I've used the black when I used it with this, I did a smoky eye kind of look and I used the black. Gosh, it was so beautiful. And so I decided to try using different shades of their glitters and applying it, and I'm not disappointed at all. So if this brand is still available in Nigeria, and if any of you need glitters that you really want to use, I'm recommending for my Nigerian people anyways, I would advise you go for these glitters as well. I haven't used any glitters, any international brand glitter, but if I use any, I'll definitely let you guys know. So I'm applying it gently and I'm not going overboard with it. I'm just limiting it to the portion where I applied my pink eyeshadow so that the transition will also be there and the eye contour. I told you guys earlier that attention today is on my height, and even without finishing this makeup, you can all see that the attention is on my eyes already. Like, I'm feeling this entire look. And I also want it to dry, so I just have to fan or blow it to make it dry quickly. Dusting off my setting powder. So I'm using a loose brush to dust that off. The brush was compacted at the beginning because I recently just washed them and I haven't dusted them since I washed them. I just packed them up after they dried, so that's why I just had to adjust, loosen the tooth of the brush. So you guys can see I'm dusting it off. Can you see can you feel this clean base? Like, I've not even concluded the makeup. I haven't finished it and it looks this fabulous and this beautiful already. So dusting up the setting powder away from my face. Can you guys see? Are you feeling the makeup? Dusting off is it's a very important technique, because if you don't do this properly, when you take pictures and by mistake there's a flash turned on, you don't like what you would see at all. So I'm applying my powder to just blend everything into my skin, both the contour, the highlights and everything. So that's Bare Minerals Clove 25. Yeah, sure about that. So I'm also making sure that my underbrows and my nose region, like the contour part of my nose, are blending into each other, so I won't have different colors playing on my face. This part is one very important part for me, because if you don't ensure that these things are properly done, it might look perfect like right now, but you don't want to take a picture using a flash. Like, what you're going to see would be completely different. I'm going to apply my bronzer, which most people call the highlighter. I'm going to apply it on the upper part of my cheekbone, my chin, my forehead, like basically the portions where I've highlighted with my concealer in the past, and my nose bridge and my brow bone. So this is the glow that everybody talks about. Like, we all want to glow, like we want to look bam and banging. Like, it's one thing in makeup that every girl looks forward to at the end of their makeup, the fact that they want to glow. And I also want to glow as well, so that's why I'm applying that, but it's as minimal as possible because the concentration today is on the eyes. And as you can see, the eye is complementing the entire face. The makeup looks great. Blending products, yeah, really great. And guys, please, can you let me know what you feel about me doing a voiceover over my video than actually talking when I'm doing my makeup. I really want to know which of these methods do you guys prefer. I'm going to make it happen. So that's my eyeliner. I'm lining the under part of my eye. I'm not going to line the top part because there's already enough attention on that portion of my eyes. So it's just the lower eye that I'm going to line. And I'm using a mirror so that I line the eye properly. I don't do nonsense. Very important for me. So today I said earlier that the attention for this makeup is the eye, so I'm going to be smudging the eyeshadow on my under eye. Yeah, so I'm using the shade that I used in my House of Tara eyeshadow, that particular pink. I'm smudging it under my eye so that it gives this pinkish effect. The whole makeup looks pink, but it's not actually a pink vein kind of makeup, but it came out that way. That wasn't the intention, but actually came out that way, and it looks gorgeous. Guys, please let me know how you feel. Like, the feedbacks actually makes me happy. I know like a few people have sent me DM via my Instagram page on how they like my videos, but I'll really appreciate if you guys can actually put it here on YouTube. Like, it will really go a long way. I'll really appreciate that. So my mascara, very important. I don't play with it because it makes the eye pop, it makes the attention on the eyes come out more. So basically, why do I apply mascara on my upper lashes? Because definitely when I apply my eyeshadow and everything, my lashes would get stained. So I don't want an effect that when I applied false lashes, the stains on my natural lashes would be coming out. So I always ensure to use mascara over my top lashes and also the under lashes. Like, and this mascara I use really does a great job. It does a great job, like, for the under eye, more than I expect. Like, it makes my under eyelashes pop out a lot. You guys all know I'm not going to be showing a video of how I pasted my false lashes. So now I'm done with my false lashes. My lipstick is the next thing. So lo and behold, today I'm kind of lining my lip. I'm using a deep brown classic lipstick to line my lip, and I'm going to be using my Nuban lipstick for the inner part of my lips. Like, that's the nude Nuban lipstick, and I apply in the center and pat. Guys, can you guys feel my makeup? Like, I myself, I really like the outcome. I like the eyes. I like the fact that all the attention is going to the eyes. Can you guys see my lip? This girl is fine. This is the real brown skin girl. So just a touch of powder to finish my look and to make everything look great and beautiful. Yes, guys, the brown skin girl. I don't know what I was feeling like after finishing this makeup. I was feeling like a superstar. So I'm going to just set my face with my setting spray and let it dry, and voila, African beauty. So guys, this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, kindly subscribe to my channel, like my videos, send your comments in the comment section. I'm really looking forward to it. Have an amazing week. Enjoy your day. Bye.